Welcome back. In the previous episode, we discussed about the fundamental concepts of the sequence diagram, like the meaning of the sequence diagram, the component of the sequence diagram, and fragments in the sequence diagram. For this episode, we are going to discuss about a little bit some demonstrations about the sequence diagram. So we'll see the rest of the concepts about the sequence diagram. We will talk about the top level sequence diagram and the low level sequence diagram, as well as we will have different hands-on exercises. So we will discuss about this in today's episode. Please don't forget that subscribe, share, like, and leave your comment if you need more about the software engineering. Let's go. So, for example, as we said, always every sequence diagram will originate from the use case diagram. Yeah. So before drawing the sequence diagram, it's better to understand. It is better to model the sequence diagram first. Yeah. Unless and otherwise, we cannot proceed. We cannot draw the sequence diagram. So it's better to bring a use case to life with the sequence diagram. It's time to look a closer look at sequence diagram. Specifically, let's look this sequence use case diagram to draw the use case diagram. From this sequence diagram, we'll provide the top level sequence diagram, and we'll have what the SD or an LD low level sequence diagram. Yeah, low level sequence diagram. So specifically, let's look at the sequence diagram that is going to model the interaction that needs to occur to make the create new regular block account uh, use case. So we are going to draw the sequence diagram for this use case. Yeah, what kinds of use case we will have here? It creates new regular account. Yeah, a create new regular account. That means for this use case, we have to draw the sequence diagram. What you have to do, first of all, we have to identify the top level sequence diagram. That means we have to identify what are the steps to create a regular new block account. So we have to know the top level sequence diagrams. That means before specifying what types of interaction are going to occur when a use case executes, you need to more detailed description of what the use case does. We know what the use case will does. So this is we have to identify what are the steps in this particular use case. So these are the top level sequence diagrams. This is already top level sequence diagrams. That means we have to know what are the steps in those particular use case. For example, step one, the administrator asks the system to create a new blog account. The administrator select a regular blog account type. The third stage, the administrator enters the author's details. The fourth stage, the author's details are checked using the author credential database. The fifth stage, the new regular blog account is created. The last one is a summary of the new blog account details are emailed to the author. So this is the top level sequence diagram. We have to convert those top level sequence diagrams into the low level sequence diagrams. Briefly, the creates a new regular blog account use case is special case of the creates new blog account use case. It also includes all the steps provided by the check identity use case and may optionally execute the steps provided by the record application failure use case if application for new accounts generated. So this is the low level sequence diagram. Yeah, this is the low level S. Yeah, the previous narrative, the previous steps will be converted into the sequence diagram. So at the very beginning, what we have here, the administrator actor will create the new blog account. Yeah, it invoke the content management system, the CMS. Next, the administrator will select the account type. Yeah, will select the account type. In the third stage, The administrator will create the author details. We are going to insert some details. Then the CMS will invoke the account credential database. Yeah, check the order details. Also, there is a self message. Yeah, there is also a self message, that is create blog account. Then the content management system will check the blog email details. Yeah, the blog email details. You see, these email details will be sent to the authenticator. Yeah, the authenticator for the authentication purpose. Yeah, for the authentication purpose. Later on, the send email to the email system. The email system will authenticate or checks everything whether there is a valid uh, details. Then finally, the content management system will provide a return message that will be the successful operation may be returned to the administrator. So this is how we draw the sequence diagram. Don't forget that we have to know the steps of the use case, that is the top level sequence diagram. We have identified the top level sequence diagram. Next, we'll draw the low level sequence diagram. So this is the low level sequence diagram. So next we'll discuss about hands-on exercises. Yeah, hands-on exercises. So in the next episode, we'll discuss more about the hands-on exercises. Don't forget that to subscribe this channel if you need more about software engineering. Also, if you need more about the modeling in a software engineering. So please, yeah, appreciate me. Yeah, and by subscribing this channel. Thank you very much. See you again.